Today on Entrepreneurious, I'm in downtown Silver Spring, Maryland, checking out Millennium Salon, a full-service barbershop that's been focusing on customer experience since 2012. My name is April Williams, business owner, creator, and host of Entrepreneurious. Join me as I travel around the DMV to find out what it really takes to launch and grow a small business. Meet Dexter Fields, owner of Millennium Salon. He's been a master barber for over 30 years, and he has a passion for serving his community. Thank you so much for being with us today. Millennium Salon, boy, has it grown.
Yes, it has. Thank you.
You've been here since 2012, is that correct?
Yes, absolutely.
So launching a small business is no easy feat. Right? So tell me a little bit about how you transitioned from renting a booth, renting a space in another shop, to Millennium Salon that's been here for such a long time.
The transition was easy because it was intentional. So when I first went into the first shop I worked in, I always knew I was going to open up the shop. So everything that I did it with that in mind. So basically I saved, just stacked money away. Made sure my credit was right, worked on my credit. These are things that I started to do well before I opened up Millennium.
And that is so important to be able to get that credit history right, and to also save money so that when you're ready to launch, you're ready to launch.
Absolutely.
Now tell me a little bit about the build out here.
Okay.
This is not your ordinary salon. Right. This is not your ordinary place where you can come and get a haircut, a shave, right? How did you come up with this upscale, experience? Because one of the things I know is that Millennium Salon is all about customer experience.
Absolutely.
How did you curate that?
That part to me was just something that I thought about based on myself. I think that it's important to groom yourself, and I think that men in particular like to be groomed in an atmosphere that makes them comfortable. And I feel like comfort and grooming kind of goes together. I'm from Savannah, Georgia, so the hospitality piece is what really launched what you see. Definitely wanted it to feel elevated. And so that's why we sought out like vintage pieces that would go with the aesthetics of what we were trying to do.
Owning a barbershop or a hair salon is one of the first opportunities for business ventures, opportunities for our people to be able to own, right? And so many of them would do hair in their home. So you wanted to kind of curate that. So tell me, you're very community oriented, right? And that Black experience, right? Why is it so important for you to be so entrenched in not just the Black community, but the community that surrounds you here in Montgomery County? Why is community so important?
I feel like community allows us to extend what we do here and spread it out. People come in here who may not oftentimes come for service. There might be something that we might do, like a coat drive or a food drive. So they get to come into our space and they experience us for the brief moments that they're here. So I feel like it's a really clever marketing way to get the inside out, the outside in. So get the people in. So the people will have a coat drive in the fall. We've done different initiatives to help the local community. And so this has been a hub where people can drop off things. So they'll come, hey, I just wanted to drop off this. They came into Millennium. And then we welcome them. We greet people when we come in. We want them to feel warm. And so it just gives them an opportunity to let people know that we are here, a part of this community, and we're happy to be here. We're happy to have you come into our establishment.
That's so good. So was it a tough choice for you to choose to be a spot where community members could get a COVID shot?
No, that was easy because I wanted one. And I wanted people to feel, I feel like there's a trust factor that stylists, barbers have with their clients. And so if my clients heard me talking about the different COVID measures we were taking and understanding that, hey, I'm not going to just put information out, I'm going to do a little research. They say, hey, Dex knows he's going to do some of the legwork for us. And so they say, hey, I've taken it. You can come here, we can get you squared away right here. in a place that you're familiar with. It made it easier. So it helped our numbers to be really high. And we're really super excited that not one of our clients during the period of the transitioning from closing to opening came down with COVID as a result of coming back into our space because of our safety practices. And I would say about 80% of our clientele were vaccinated.
That's so good. And I'm assuming that you kind of partnered with the health department, the county. And partnerships are so important when you're looking to grow a business. Now, I know that you just had a second opportunity to partner with an amazing store.
Yes.
I'm going to let you say the name and tell me a little bit about why partnerships are so important and how that partnership came to be.
Okay. Well, it came to be, I'll tell you part of the backstory. If your listeners could take anything away from this interview, it truly is, in order to keep it, you have to give it away. If you really want to know the secret to success, it's in giving. And the partnership came because a few years ago, I gave something to some very influential people, unbeknownst to me. I just wanted to be a part of an effort, and I lended my support and my help to it. And they said, "Hey, would you be willing to do some other things?" And I remained open. So come through 2 years later, said, "Hey, we're having an anniversary sale here at Nordstrom. You think that guy who helped us out, you think he'd be willing to do it?"
Wow.
And so from that, they invited me back a second time, and so we're talking about some things. And I don't believe in a lot of times people say if you talk about something you might jinx it. I don't believe that. I believe in putting it out there. That this is a partnership that started from a few initiatives that is going to blossom into more.
Well, I can tell you from the footage that I saw about the experience in the grooming section in Nordstrom, where you and your team were in the middle of the store just doing your thing. It was just so wonderful to see. Partnerships are, like you said, not just about receiving, but it is about giving.
Right.
We really appreciate you taking the time and for being our first interview
on
Entrepreneurious. Thank you so much, Dexter.
You're so welcome. Thank you. Anytime.
Thank you.
Dexter Fields grew Millennium Salon by investing in community and by delivering great service. Want to learn more? Find them on Instagram at Millennium Salon or millenniumsilverspring.com. Want to stay up on all things Entrepreneurious? You can like and subscribe at Entrepreneurious Show. See you next time.